Ah yes, hello, it's Sussex Murphy here, and I thought that perhaps I could do a series that would be perhaps useful to some people. This is a series where I share some of my vast knowledge on a variety of subjects to all of you watching at home, or wherever it is that you watch this, because this is YouTube after all, and you can watch it on your phone or tablety thingy pretty much wherever you go. You could be watching this on the toilet right now for all I know. Although I'd prefer not to know that. Anyway, it is my hope that this series will help you navigate your way through life much easier. On this first episode, I wanted to tackle the subject of employment. It can be very hard to find work. I find the best way to find work is to mark down your place of work on a map, so that way you'll never lose it. But, however, if you do not have one, you obviously need to go out and get one. In which case, you need to apply for jobs. And the way this used to be done was you would take in your resume to a potential place of work, or you would give them a phone call. These days, of course, it's all done on the internet, the wonderful information superhighway, and after applying for about 100 jobs, you might just be lucky enough to get a response from a potential employer. And if you're very lucky indeed, you might get called in for what is known in the industry as a job interview. So that's basically what today's episode is going to be. I've kind of written out a script for essentially a job interview. So we're going to have a few of my friends and family act that out for you. Before we get to that, there'd be no channel if there wasn't a sponsor, and so we must do the sponsorship announcement. All Murphy-Verse programming is brought to you by Home for the LD Lee. They sell Laserdiscs, they sell HD DVDs, and they sell CDs. And if you put in the code MURPH, you get 20% off of your order. And from the Pirate King himself, I can tell you they are the kings of Laserdiscs. Arr! And obviously we don't have the budget to build sets or anything, but I want you to imagine we are here in a small office at the back of a retail store. Kentucky has been called in to an interview at Furphy's shop, Furphy's Fiddly Bits. And I, B.G. Tipps, will be playing the part of the desk, which is nothing like the table or retractable workbench that I played in a previous episode. I am covered in piles of unsorted papers and the carcasses of many a dead biro. They cover my vast surface areas like pigeon droppings outside of a Greggs. That's a popular chain of bakeries in the UK, for anyone who didn't get that reference. Mr. Kentucky, come in. Thank you, Mr. Furphy, sir. It's actually Reverend, but never mind. Now you want to work for me here at Furphy's Fiddly Bits. Why, yes, sir, as a matter of fact, I do. I see. So according to your resume and cover letter, you have a passion for customer service. Why, yes, sir, I love customer service. I love serving the customers. Really? Well, yes, sir. Why would I say that if I didn't mean it? Well, it's just part of the game, isn't it? Game, sir? You know, all the usual guff one puts in resumes and cover letters in order to appeal to the poor old sod that has to read through the blasted things. You know that we're looking for certain key phrases and so on, and so you pop them in wherever possible. Well, I don't know anything about that, sir. I just enjoy serving people. Wait a minute. Did you write this resume and cover letter yourself? Yes, sir. Why? Oh, well, I guess I'm the one who knows the most about me, so it made sense that I read it. Even you didn't use AI? No, sir. It's just that the AI that I used to read through all of the applications indicated that you'd included 4 of the 5 phrases that we were looking for. If you'd happened to mention that the name given to a geographical phenomena where a gap is eroded between 2 mountains was a pass, then you'd have gotten the job on the spot. With respect, sir, what does knowing that have to do with working here? Oh, nothing at all. But it's part of the game. We come up with a list of things, and the applicant that has the most in their resume gets brought in for the interview. So it has nothing to do with experience or qualifications? What on earth gave you that idea? Well, it's just that's what resumes are for, isn't it? Good heavens, no. We don't care about things like that. But I might not actually be qualified for the job. So? I thought that the idea was the best candidate gets the job. No, that'd be silly. If I hire someone with all the qualifications and experience, then chances are that they'll be better at the job than I am. Then they'll want a raise or a promotion or something. Eventually they'll get promoted, and I'm out of a job. Oh, I thought this was your shop. It was, but I sold it to ZXPPX Limited. They own all the shops in this shopping centre now. Right, so if you hire someone who's better than you, then that puts your own job at risk. Exactly. Still, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Whilst you are keen, you've only worked in one other shop before, and your highest qualification is that you finished high school. So, I know that you have a passion for customer service, but what made you want to work for this shop particularly? Oh man, this is one of my favourite shops. I have a huge collection of fiddly bits at home, and as a result, I got a vast knowledge of your products. Well, that's got to be a good thing, right? Well, it's just that one of the perks we offer is a generous staff discount on all fiddly bits. If we hire someone that actually likes fiddly bits, then they're highly likely to take us up on that generous offer on a regular basis. This means that we lose money, and our higher-ups at ZXPPX won't like that at all. It'll have a negative impact on their profit margin. Will that really make that much of a difference? Well, no, not really, but last year Furphy's Fiddly Bits made $444 million. ZXPPX will only be happy this year if we make a minimum of $555 million, then $666 million after that, and so on. There's nothing more important than maximizing profit. But what about having a passion for a product, or seeing the smiles on people's faces when they get their fiddly bits, especially the fiddly bits that they've been looking for? Irrelevant. We live in a capitalist system. ZXPPX must rake in the money as much as possible, or perhaps physically impossible. But why? Because the CEOs and all the others at the head office, the owners and shareholders and all that lot, all want more money. They could care less about fiddly bits. The CEO just bought one of those bloody ridiculous Cybertruck thingies. The guy in the next office, I forget exactly what he does, but I'm told he's very important. He's paying off a private jet, and his daughter wants to go on Elon Musk's rocket thingy. So most of our staff, only have jobs because they happen to guess the right guff when they sent in their applications. Who knows what their qualifications are? One of them doesn't speak English. Another one is a qualified brain surgeon, but this was the only job that they could get. And then there's a few that remain from when the shop actually meant anything beyond maximizing profits. But most of them are only here because they need the money to pay off student loans. That sounds awful. Oh, it is. But that's the point. It's all a large game of Monopoly, and FXPPX wants to own as much of the board as possible. They even own Freddy's Fiddly Bits at the other side of the shopping centre. Is that legal? Well, not technically, no. But they are very clever about it. There's nothing in either store that would lead you to believe that they were owned by the same people. The information is out there, and anyone who works at either store is well aware of it, but they don't exactly advertise it. So that's why the prices are always the same. Exactly. It's all decided by head office. They tell both stores what prices to charge. That way people can't go to the other shop for a better deal. And we make more money. Well, I say we. We are all on minimum wage. The people that work in the shop, that is. But the CEO lives in a mansion by the beach, when he's not in one of his other 12 holiday houses. That don't seem fair. Oh, it's not. But it's not supposed to be. It's capitalism. It's neoliberalism. That's the system we must live under. Wouldn't it just be better if people did the jobs that they were best suited to? Of course, but that's not as important as maximizing profits. If we don't make record profits, then they'll shut us down. Well, even so, if you're still making a profit, that's not enough? It's never enough. It'll never be enough. When profits go down, we have to start letting people go. When profits go up, we still have to let people go, as head office don't want to share that lovely money with as many people. So, would you like the job? Well, it sounds pretty terrible, but I got knocked back by everybody else, so when can I start? That was a successful job interview. However, I can see that ending may be a bit disheartening, so enjoy this. Together, we the workers shall rise up and seize control of the means of production. You and I shall lead the revolution with our fellow workers. We shall march on ZXPPX head office and demand we are treated equally, and life will be good and free and good. Right on. Of course, such talk in reality would probably lead to the entire business being shut down. They would probably sell off all the assets and maximize profit, as that is obviously the most important thing, at least to companies like ZXPPX. Anyway, if you did enjoy this, please let us know in the comments down below. If you didn't enjoy it, also let us know. Any feedback at all would be greatly appreciated. Maybe this will help you find a job or to overthrow the capitalist system, which would be perhaps even better. So, yes, don't forget we do have a website. Don't forget there's also the Home for the Elderly, our lovely, lovely sponsors. And what else? I think that's it. Yes, thank you.
Orchestra. Cart horse. Makes you so angry at the division in the world where people like that are paid nothing and get almost no respect. Thalmazzo. Charismatic. The origin of words. The origin of words. Phonos sound. Phonos sound. To write. Thaumaturge. And at night I would read stories. Ergos is work. To write. Orchestra. Ergos is work. Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. The origin of words. The origin of words. Thalmazzo. Charismatic. Cart horse. The origin of words. The origin of words.